Welcome back, everyone. It's a tier 10 game on mines. I am platooned up with GTF in his Gorilla and Whiskey in his Object 261. I am driving the American tier 10 SPG, the T92, with the single largest gun in World of Tanks, the 240mm howitzer. And we're on mines, and I'm in an artillery, and I'm on south spawn. Oh god, it just, words fail me. I do not like fighting south spawn in artillery because it's very hard to get out of this corner if you're not a very fast artillery. And the T92 is not a fast artillery. So I'm looking for counter battery fire here at start, and I'm pretty sure at least one of my counterparts is also going to be looking for counter battery fire. But I'm going to aim at a likely spot. But I'm not going to pull the trigger. On mines it's just way too dangerous unless I'm pretty confident I've got a target to pull the trigger. So I was looking at the typical artillery spot, hoping to see a tracer somewhere here, anywhere here. Yeah, I'm flipping my gaze around. No, any sign of artillery. This map, we need to kill the artillery. Because quite frankly, it's very hard for T92 to influence the hill battle, which we have definitely already lost. A huge advantage of the team. But then, I see this light tank pop up over here. This is one of the better players in this 1390. It looks like he was just trying to clip at someone. And he's also the only tank I'm sure is definitely vulnerable to my gun right now. Now, of course, he vanishes, but I see him hit just a little tiny piece of debris right there, pop the trigger, back away, squish, get the light tank, and this is how you know you're on mines. Yep. Someone tried to counter battery me. 1390 is not amused. Ironically, I'm shooting gold ammunition from this tank, and I just killed gold spamming noob. Alright, come back out. Still loading, but I need to start taking my time getting my next shot lined up. Now there's a T44 right here and an FV4202P who I really need to blow up. Now it's a really hard shot from this angle. Look at how crazy this angle is. And yeah, a little weird replay glitch here. For some reason it's zoomed it all the way out. Get the shot, fire, miss everything. And once again back away from my firing position just in case. But this time I don't draw any counter battery fire. It's going to be a while before I draw counter battery fire again because now everyone's too busy shooting at all the lit up targets on the map. Battle is definitely turned against us. 2 kills to 5. Oh, I'm sorry. Make that 2 kills to 6. I'm very, very nervous about coming out here. The enemy owns the hill. I might pop out around this corner. There's a risk I'm going to get wrecked. Now, the Z100 right here, but this is it's such a low health target. I'm like, is this really worth it to go after it? And then he dies. Excellent. Then I see an enemy T57 is trying to kill ours. I look for the shot. It's just not there. And I really need to see something to hit it. I have to, but it's really useful. I can't save the T57. Once again, back off and see the enemy at the top of the hill. I just don't want to be spotted. It's a really quick way to die on this map. And artillery, be stuck in this corner, get spotted, and get blown up. Come out. Think it's safe. Start aiming. Oh, yeah, yep, being shot by a bulldog. Just throw the shell and hope for the best. This is by a mile. Amazingly, bounce the shot. And that's the only reason my tank is still alive, because I bounced that one shot. Alright, a low health T92 now. Not that I ever had much to start with. And they definitely know that I'm still back here now. But I can't go back out there until that hill is reclaimed. I don't have any health to really potentially save me if I go running across the middle. I'm still looking for targets, and I see this T30 coming. I'm like, alright, well, maybe he won't run under my gun before he gets too close. And you can see he's zooming forward. He only stops right here. I'm like, oh yes, watch this. GTF, watch the T30. I'm gonna stop for you. Yeah, I almost one-shot him. GTF goes, oh sweet, pink picks off the rest of what is left of the T30. The score is looking a little bit less abysmal now, but we still have the fact that they hold the hill, and we're sort of pinned into the southeast corner. Now I'm looking at the map, trying to figure out where does the crew, where can I help out? And I see this Amex CDC on moderate health is being threatened by this T32. I start aiming over there, and I ping the T32 to let the CDC know that I'm looking at this guy, and that I have some time left before I finish reloading. But if he'll just hesitate, and you can see the CC's being very threatening here. This guy's like, I don't want to take a shot. Well, you're going to get shot anyways, bud. take him down to almost dead. CDC immediately, it's hard to see, but he immediately leaps off the hill and goes in to finish off that T92 that I just crippled. And there he goes. Still with a super long reload. Normally I go quickly through these long cyclical reloads, but this game is a little bit too dramatic, I think, for that. Alright. Looks like GTF still has most of his health. He and the Patton are trying to figure out how to get this IS-3 without getting nuked. They do manage, the Patton does manage to get him, but is reduced to an easy one-shot for pretty much everyone left on the map. My gun is loaded once again. Trying to test the waters here, trying to figure out if I can safely come out without getting spotted by the Bulldog. I'm pretty sure still in the hill, and oh, GTF gets nuked out by the enemy. M53 right after he finishes off the really dangerous T57 Heavy. Now I get spotted as I cross the open ground, so I know the Bulldog is still up there. I immediately hug this building for arty cover. It's not perfect arty cover, but it's pretty darn good. So get under here, hug it hard. No, I'm not interested in coming out until... Okay, yep. That's what I was waiting for. The shell that just tried to remove my life. Now I can move up and once again go looking for chances to shoot. But you can see I'm really nervous. Whiskey's taken out. Darn it, I needed him. Only down by one tank though. And all the many enemy tanks, except for their artillery, are, well, low tier. I throw an unaimed bomb at the M41 just because I know I'm not going to see him again anytime soon. And hey, who knows? Sometimes RNG decides to work with you and you get lucky. This is not one of those times. Having been spotted here and having fired from here, I feel that it's a little bit dangerous here. Thankfully, the Bulldog, since he moved off, I feel I can safely move back to my original position here to continue firing. M53 picks off another enemy tank. Yep, now actually back down to 11-11. Both sides have 4 vehicles left. They've got 1 combat tank and 3 arty. We've got 2 combat tanks and 2 arty. But both our combat tanks are very thin on health and are actually out of view range by the Bulldog. That's the other team's last remaining guy. M53 gets spotted up here, so I immediately take aim. Pray to RNGesus, pull the trigger, but with no result. As it turns out, the shell hit the cliff face in front of the M53, so he's still alive. Unfortunately, because of that, I'm also not in position to protect the CDC's rear when a Bulldog pops up, but notably, it's not the Bulldog that kills him, it's the enemy 261. I tell you the 261 is probably somewhere in the northeast corner. Well, I'm not going to sit around here and wait in that corner for them to come and kill me. I'm going to move. It's finally gotten to the point where there's actually few tanks left. I feel I can safely move my T92 to a different position, try and make my move more effective. And so the shells can funny, that just didn't get my 60 behind. That was somewhat. Shooting that bush helps the M46 still sitting there. And the M46, I don't know if you saw caught in there, he's got a broken gun and a dead gunner. He should not be able to hit the broadside of the T92. And here he is, kicking the ass of the Bulldog. Well played, sir. Our hats off to you. This M46 is going to do some work in this particular. Because we are really down to brass tacks now. To help the M53 badly shot him, really badly shot up M46. We're facing off with now with the artillery. And there's one of them now, the enemy 261. That's the T210 tank. Those back chat. Try this game is probably even better. So this is basically as close as I can get to 261. I can shoot behind the M53. I'm really trying to figure out how the hell is he back up and run away to lure the 261 in my ambush. I can't, so alright, fine. I point my gun this way, but you know, this is building. So, well, everybody can be killed by the back chat party. Now the 261's playing. Pat is actually got one good hit in. Probably, I don't know if he sees me, but I'm sitting here struggling to get the gun over here and somehow friggin' climb it up. Yeah, just backing away. The Patton gets it, but gets smoked by the back chat already just a few minutes later. It's just me now. I've got to take on 2 enemy artillery, 1 T9, 1 T10. Both way better at team mode than the T92 is. And, well, M46 is saying, I did my job, and he did. This M46 did some serious carry work. Now it's down to me and my T92 and seeing am I luckier than my opponents, because that's what it really comes down to in the T92 and TD mode. How lucky are you, punk? So I'm rolling forward here, hoping to sneak in find someone and blow them away before they realize what's happening. This way, shotgun down and almost anyone. Oh, there's the bat chatter. Bring my gun to bear, and I aim at him, and I notice he's not reacting. And then my sixth sense doesn't go off, and I go, he doesn't see me. He's been damaged. His commander's out. He doesn't have enough view range to see me, so I just sit here, take the time, and aim, because I cannot afford to miss this shot. And I don't. Bat chat already down. Now, the M53 is still an amazing team already. Matter of fact, I'm working with the bat chat auto alert, they're better. Now, first I'm just hiding in the direction. 3, blast was spotted. But, he's not there anymore. He's running to my base. He's now behind me. I've still got at least 20 seconds left before I reload. T92 is not very good at running, but I don't have any other options. I run. I think it just, my guess is that he didn't realize that I wasn't in that corner. Even though I was spotted, it just took me a minute and I didn't realize it. So now he's in our cap circle, he's tapping. And I'm thinking, alright, we'll go try and sneak a shot at it, but then he pops off the cap and he realizes now he realizes he has every possible advantage. His gun aims faster, he's faster, he reloads faster. Basically, he's just so much better at teamwork than I am. He's coming to try and kill me. Where is he going to do it? Come straight around to my left, or is he going to show up in front of me? Well, it turns out I guessed correctly. Because there he is. Hello, friend, and goodbye. RNG favors T92 for a glorious win. Hope you enjoyed watching that match. Let's take a look at the post-game stats. So here are the post-game stats for the match you just watched. Well, this was a little bit silly, to be quite honest. I made sure to congratulate that Pat on his amazing game, as you'll see in the team stats. But I myself had a much more successful game than I would have guessed looking at the original, because I fired a lot of shells that hit things I could not see. So if you watch the game, you see only, of course, maybe 2,000 damage. But here on the screen, you can see I actually got 4,174 damage. A very, very successful round of T92 on one of the most frustrating maps you can have one. And hey, I got a cool medal. Stark's medal will go with my high caliber. Yes, I have damage everyone else on my team. Even that Pat, he actually got 2,894 damage. With a dead gunner and a broken gun is a beloved miracle. CDC, who was also the last Scottish team, I don't know what medal he got at this point, but 2,755 damage, very solid game for him. GTF, good game. Whiskey, unfortunately, just had some bad luck. A lot of our players actually managed to complete some way or another. This one. T92 had a blisteringly good match, but unfortunately for him, GTF shut him down just before being taken out himself. Many other new players, Bullfrog gets a good squad again, some stupid amount of spotting damage on all of us. But finally, you'll notice that the enemy artillery is all platoon. They were actually working together. And they actually do a pretty spectacular amount of damage. Things have been just a little bit different. I think they probably would have won the match for their team, but RNGesus favored the T92 today on this particular game. Personal stats, 9 shots fired, 4 hits to 10, 2 splashes, because T92 is all about the splash. Almost all my damage from very, very long range. Of course, took a bunch of hits, but somehow you'll see there are not 1 but 2 non-penetrating hits that didn't do any damage. Don't even ask me how. I really don't understand. T92 is basically a paper box. I don't know how they can bounce to the finish. Because T92 is a tier 10, I don't worry about making money in it. I'm really good at the mission, so I think get experience total. Crew, I picked up 130 XP. I hope you all enjoyed watching that game. Good game, and good night.